11 games down now. We're still unbeaten. And my team have remembered how to win games again. Welcome back. Club 4, episode 6. We're starting off with a game against Maastricht, and then going in to our cup game against PEC Zwolle, which are a team, the division ahead of ourselves. Just before I go into showing you exactly what we've done over the last 3 or 4 games, I would ask if you can like or subscribe, show your support on the channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. So, let's have little butchers of what we've been up to. So, you were last with us for the game against Telstar, which was a 1-1 draw, and our guy decided to get himself sent off in the 90th minute, which was good of him. We followed that up with a 2-0 win against Go Ahead Eagles, in which they lost a player. 6-0 then against FC Eindhoven. Just pretty good performance for us. Owusu getting himself a hat-trick. We played Dordrecht then and beat them 1-0 with a goal from Frankie. And most recently, we had a 1-1 draw with Ajax. The game against Maastricht does see us playing the team that are currently in 14th. A win for us could see us scraping our way towards first, but we're a little bit off due to the fact that we're 4 points behind them. We'll go into this and we'll see what we've got to look at. It is suggesting for me to go attacking. Needless to say, I'm not going to do so. But I'll have a little butchers at the team, and I'll be back with you in a second. The team that's going to be starting the game will be Niehuis in goal, Seedorf, Van Buren, Avadongo and Adrian as the back 4. We have Hall behind Klaas, Kishner and Danda as the middle 3. And then Okono is going to be supporting Owusu up top. We do still have Frankie pottering about on the bench. No real injuries or anything to mention on the team. The only thing I did need to cover was both Van Buren and Owusu, who are our youngsters, our little starlets. Neither of them want to stay. They just kind of want to go, which is a bit annoying. I'm going to keep pottering about with them, see what I can do, and see if I can offer either of them a contract at any point. They're both contracted for a relatively long time. They're both covered until the end of next season. So I've got at least a season being able to play them, and then I might have to flag them at the end of one. And Van Buren is actually the end of the following season. So I've got 2 years on him before he drops into his last contract. So that isn't ideal, but I'm hoping if I can get us promoted, or if I can get stupid amounts of money for either of them, then I might have to do that. There's a goal kick. It's put towards Avadongo, out, Hall has it in the middle, Kishner, nice little short passes, it's like we want to see. These 3 back there should just make sure that whatever pass they make, actually the back 4, our little diamond in defence, need to just make sure that whatever they do, they make sure that the pass goes to our player. Brilliant ball over to Owusu. And he's bloody scored. I wasn't expecting us to score that early. But we're 1-0 up. 5 minutes on the clock. Van Buren played it short to Danda. He turns on it. Sees a run from Owusu. Puts it over everyone. And Owusu does the rest. Considering he's only got 10 finishing, he's pretty handy. Starting short with the goalie again. Avadongo and out to Adrian this time. Back into Hall. I think he went to Adrian last time, actually. Danda, Okono, Kishner. Adrian follows his run through. Back to the centre backs. Just keep possession, guys. That's all we need. Possession is key. Okono through the middle. Klaas. Owusu's making a run once more. Oh, and it's a good save from the goalie this time. Skovgaard was that? Kicks it out for a throw-in. It's not. It's corner. I completely lied to you. Kishner's putting in the corner towards the middle. Oh, and it's headed away by Alvarez. There's a throw-in for Maastricht. Turan throws it short. Soren. And they've only had the ball for a few minutes, but I already don't like the feels of this attack. They've got into the area. Back to Turan, outside. Tuzlikic? Trying to figure out how to spell his surname. Back post. How? Okay. I was struck. I was like a deer in the headlights then. Fortunately, all that bumbling about didn't lead to it falling in our net. We are currently in one of the promotion slots at the moment, so if we can make sure we hold on to this in about 23 games' time, then it's all good. Danda on the edge. Oh, how has that not gone in? Oh, how's that not gone in? Oh, what are you doing, Okono? Owusu has it in the area, puts it out to Seedorf. I'm lost. My guy touched it. He had a touch, like a yard out of an empty net, and he didn't just poke it vaguely towards the goal. He just throw in for Adrian on the left. He put it towards Hall, but Hall didn't fancy challenging it, and then their clearance hit off their own player and put the ball into the area for Hall to win the header. Just coming up towards the hour mark, Kishner's got a corner, puts it in from the right towards Owusu on the centre. Avadongo back to Kishner into Owusu. Oh, nice little back heel to Class, and it's found its way into the net. Fortunate that he's still being gifted the goal, really, but he'll take it. I'm sure he will. We'll have a little look after this highlight as to any subs that we want to make. But Avadongo here puts it back to Kishner into Owusu. Nice little back heel from him. Class. Oh, and that's just unfortunate. The defender makes the block in front of the goalie and somehow lobs it over him, but only about 3 yards behind that. Nihuis, Avadongo, Adrian. I feel like there's a bit of a theme going on there with our goal kicks. You think they closed down the fullback, but no. He just smashed it randomly towards Owusu, and Skovgard heads it back to their goalkeeper. Alblas. He outblasts it out to their left mid, and Von Buren's just walking to get possession, because no one's challenging him for some reason. Avadongo, I'm going to bring him off in a minute because he's looking pretty tired. Likewise with Adrian, actually. Mata, Soren, I'm assuming that isn't one Mata because they're about 5 years in future. He's probably passed away now. Hall, Danda, Kishner, back to Danda. Look at this little passing. Guys making runs, all sorts of fun. Kishner's got it on the left wing. Puts it across, Owusu wins the header and he hits the crossbar once more. In a twist of fate, I've made 3 subs. We've brought in Von Zupton for Avadongo, swapped the centre-backs round because Von Buren's comfortable on either foot. I've brought in Bergstrom for Danda and made him to a ball-winning mid and pushed the playmaker all the way back to holding mid. And then we've also bought off Adrian for Chalina? Who knows? Maastricht are on the ball. Maastricht are no longer on the ball. Bergstrom, Class. Ball towards Owusu. He's had a pop and he's hit the woodwork. That's what, the 4th time we've hit the woodwork today? I am counting 2 in that Akono shot that hit the bar and post. We are comfortably the highest scorers in the league, or at least best goal difference. I assume that covers scorers as well, but it's just hit the post again. Definitely 4 now. We're doing all right. But it's just sometimes we play, we just look like we're not going to score, and then there's other times where we just dominate teams and we can't score. It's quite annoying. We've hit the post again. It's quite annoying. The woodwork is taking a beating. Seedorf throws short to Class. Back to Seedorf, I assume? No. Back to Bergstrom. Into Seedorf now. He's going to put the ball over to the... Oh, no. Class has found it on the edge. Hall has a pop. Oh, and it's just wide. There's only a few minutes left on the clock now. Owusu's chasing a loose ball out onto the right wing. Puts it through to Akono in the middle. He's got a lot of work to do because he's just had a shot. We're into injury time now. It looks like it's going to finish through. I'm happy with the result, but the finishing definitely needs to be looked at. I might manually kind of change the training and make sure I put in chance conversion every week just to make sure that hopefully these can shuffle their way just a little bit higher. Turn more of those shots into goals. We do not have a game against Zwolle. We have Nihuis in goal. Seedorf, Avadongo, Von Buren and Kalina starting this game. Hall behind Hay, Kishner and Danda. I have made Danda now a deep line playmaker rather than roaming, just because we played against a stronger opposition. Makes sense. I have also had the idea of dropping this guy straight back and making him like maybe a ball playing defender on cover, just so we can kind of sweep in, and he'll need to be a pretty speedy centre back if needs be. So when we're playing like really strong teams in comparison to ourselves. But until then, we'll carry on as we are. We then have Sturks and Owusu as the strikers. I have got him playing as a target forward. Is he a fan? Can he do it? Let's have a look. It's his favourite job. Beautiful. There's a throw-in for us on the right. Seedorf puts it to Hay and back to the throw-in. In towards Von Buren. Danda picked it up on the edge, and it's a brilliant tackle from this guy. who I can only assume is like Finnish or something, because he's got all sorts of letters going on. And Schendelaar has made the save. Souza with a free kick for Zwolle. Oh, it has managed to go out. I thought that was going to find its way in. Lagser. That was a pretty intent run, should we say. Oh, and Dander's picked up the ball, and the highlights finished. Throw in, again, for us, on the left. Selena throws it short to Hall. Back to Kalina, towards Owusu at the back post, and he crashes it off the crossbar. Let's not hit the woodwork another 16 times this game. There's a free kick. Souza puts it in all the way out on the right. And we have managed to clear it. I was just frozen again. I should really learn to just not freeze. The goalie did manage to get enough for a save on that header, and Avadongo cleared it off the line for us. Half time now. Stats have started to even out a bit. Somehow we've got the stronger XG. Schendelaar with a goal kick for PEC. Or Zwolle, whatever you want to call them. Their guy was able to bring it down without any challenge. Lagser's gone into the area again. Oh, that is absolutely appalling. There's 2 players between him and the ball. No one managed to get the interception. No one tackled your man who's just scored as he was receiving the ball from the goalkeeper. Look at that. How is he allowed to bring that down? There's 5 people in there. That's just really bad. I'm genuinely lost. That was appalling. Our mentality's been positive. Maybe I should have kept it balanced, but we haven't been dominated, so I didn't think it made sense to do so. I'll drop it down to balance now because they're just going to sit back as well. I'll encourage us once more. I've made 3 subs again. We've brought in Akono, full Sturks. We've taken out Van Buren for Van Stupten. And I've brought in Castro for Danda. And we've pushed Hay over to the playmaker now. Hopefully that'll be enough for us. I'm going to push us back to being positive. And hopefully we'll get something out of this. If we don't see anything in the next few minutes, we'll go attack him. But we have a throw-in with Seydorf. Puts it to Owusu. Back to Seydorf. Back to Owusu. He's made his way into the area. All right, across to Akono, and he's got the equaliser. What was that, 6 minutes? New subs. Big moves. Nice little play from us here. Owusu. Seydorf. Back into Owusu. Drives into the area. Cuts back. Does exactly what they did to us, except Akono actually beat their defenders to the ball, rather than us just leaving someone completely unmarked on the edge of the 6-yard box. It's alright, I'm not salty. I've moved on. It's fine. 15 minutes left. There's another throw-in out here. This time for Zwolle. Lagser puts the ball towards the back post. No one's challenging Seydorf, yet he rushed to kick the ball out, annoyingly. Hay, out to Kishner on the left. He's got 4 players in the middle. Kalina, get the ball into either of them. Both the strikers can score a header. Are you going to... No, okay. Hall, are you going to... Hay, is that a shot? Oh, it's just wide. Nearly into the last 10 minutes. I'm not saying either of those names. Calasso? Not a clue. Souza, I can do that one. It's fine. It's probably wrong, but we all know what I'm trying to say. Sastamoinen? Helligas? I don't like these. They've got funny names. Lagser's throw is... Oh, Jesus, he's at the top of the crossbar. It's another throw-in for Zwolle. Throws it straight to Lagser. Van Ewijk picks up the ball again. Good ball across to Bjok, and his header's just wide. They are trying to turn the screw. I'm going to drop us back to balanced. Hopefully we can see this through. I don't know what the position is after 90 minutes. If it's a draw, I assume it goes through to extra time. That is exactly what it does. Our guys, over the moon about that. So we've seen 10 minutes of extra time pass. Souza with a free kick, and he puts it to your man at the near post. I don't know where we stand with an extra sub. I'll try and make one. I've tried to sub out someone. Okay, we do have one more sub. So I'll have a little butchers if there's anything I want to do that. Castro isn't performing. We've got a handful of players that just don't look like they know how to breathe anymore, which isn't great. I'll bring on Iman Griffith. Oh, actually, I need to take into account penalty takers. Bear with me. I'm going to bring off Seydorf for Leleveld. Partially to bring in some fresh legs, and partially to have a vague improvement on our penalty takers. Seydorf's is 6, Leleveld's is 8. The only thing that I have had is that I bought Dander off, and his was 12. But at the point when I bought him off, penalties weren't even a consideration, so it's perfectly fine. We are in to extra time second half now. I'll drop some encouragement on them once more, see some little green faces, hopefully see a goal before the game finishes. We've had the better of this with stat. But unfortunately, it looks like it is going to penalties. I'll let our assistant manager pick the lineup. We have first kick. Kishner, straight to the left. Nice and easy. Get the job done. Souza now steps up for Zwolle. And we have the wonderful Nijuis in goal. He didn't make the save, unfortunately, but he went the right way. Hall stepping up for our second penalty. And he finds the bottom corner. Beautiful. Well done, guy. Adzic for Zwolle. And he finds the same bottom corner. The last two penalties have gone in as well. Akono is stepping up for our third penalty. Top left. Go on, lad. Do me a goodness. Okay, bottom left, but I'll take it. Their goalie thought we were following the trend, but we weren't. Bjork for Zwolle. I'll have a save now, Nijuis, please. Is it? No, he's not a left footer. He's a right footer. He confused me. He's gone bottom right again. I think that's all three of their penalties. Leyleveld. So he's the man that I just brought on. Is it going to be a good transfer? It's not a transfer. It's definitely not. He scored though, so it's fine. Kyormozoglu? Sounds like one of the aliens from Simpsons. Oh, and he had it saved. Get out of here. I'm not saying your name again. To win us the tie, Diogo Castro, our record transfer fee, my player I've brought along, he's done it. He's bloody done it. You just trust the boys. They will deliver. We deserve that. We played better. We had the stats. I'm pretty impressed. We'll be back for the second round of the Cup. We'll be teaming that either with VVV or Helmand Sport. Depends on how I'm feeling. I'll probably do it on who's higher in the league at the point. So it's probably going to be VVV, to be honest. But yeah, I hope you'll be back for it. And I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If there's more you want to watch, have a little click on the screen now. And there's some more of the videos there. Thank you very much for your time.